Welcome to Istanbul, the only city on earth that lives in two continents at once, where East and West embrace, where sultans once ruled empires and modern skyscrapers now kiss the clouds, where the aroma of fresh baklava dances with the echo of ancient prayers, and where every sunset over the Bosporus reminds you that this is not just a city, this is the crossroads of the world. On the Bosporus Strait, where Europe shakes hands with Asia, stands a city that has lived 1,000 lives. It was once Byzantium, a humble Greek colony. Then it rose as Constantinople, the glittering jewel of the Roman and Byzantine empires. And later, as Istanbul, it became the beating heart of the Ottoman world. For 2,600 years, empires fought for it, poets praised it, and travelers dreamed of it. The Hagia Sophia rose to the heavens. The Theodosian walls guarded its secrets, and the call of the Muezzin echoed beside church bells. In 1453, Sultan Mehmed II stormed the gates, and the city became the crown of the Ottomans. For nearly 500 years, Istanbul was the seat of sultans, the center of Islamic art and architecture, and the marketplace of the world. Then came 1923. The Ottoman Empire faded, and the Republic of Turkey was born. Ankara was chosen as the capital, but Istanbul remained the soul of the nation. This is the story of a city that belongs to everyone, and yet to no one. A city that is not just history but living, breathing legend. 16 million people call Istanbul home. Turks, Kurds, Armenians, Greeks, Arabs, and more, each bringing their own traditions, languages, and flavors. Walk down Istiklal Street, and you'll hear down scenes of tongues: Turkish, English, Arabic, Russian, Persian. This is not just a city, it's a universe of cultures. Istanbul lives at the crossroads of tradition and modernity. Here, you'll find dervishes spinning in prayer, and DJs spinning at rooftop parties. You'll see calligraphy exhibitions alongside digital art museums. The city is a living art gallery, where history inspires every brushstroke and beat. If you want to understand Istanbul, taste it. Start with simit, the sesame bread sold on every corner. Then, a plate of kebabs, grilled to perfection, or bak ekmek fish sandwiches straight from the Golden Horn. End with baklava dripping in honey and pistachios, washed down with strong Turkish tea or rich Turkish coffee. No city in the world holds such a treasure chest of landmarks. The Hagia Sophia, once a church, then a mosque, now both a symbol and a museum of history. The Blue Mosque, with its dazzling tiles. The Topkapi Palace, where sultans ruled empires. The Grand Bazaar, a maze of colors, spices, and gold. And yet, Istanbul is not found seen in the past. The Galata Tower, the Bosphorus Bridge, the futuristic Istanbul Airport, each proof that this city is writing new chapters every day. How do 16 million people move in a city split by a sea? With ingenuity, the Marmara Tunnel connects Europe and Asia under the Bosporus. Ferries glide across the waters. Metro lines crisscross ancient neighborhoods. Yellow taxis buzz through narrow alleys, while trams echo the charm of old Istanbul. Here, travel is not just transport, it's an adventure. When the sun sets, Istanbul transforms. The day's prayers fade into the call of the night. The city glows, the Bosporus sparkles, and the rhythm of life changes. High above the city, rooftop bars become Istanbul's crown jewels. Cocktails shimmer in neon light. Laughter floats into the night air, and every sip is paired with a view that tells a story of empires, towers, and bridges. Down on the water, dinner cruises glide between Europe and Asia. Music fills the decks, lights dance on the waves, and every passing landmark feels like part of the feast. In summer, Istanbul moves to the sea. Along the Black Sea coast, beach clubs pulse with DJs and dancers, where global beats crash like waves against the shore. Across the Bosporus in Turkey, the night takes a different beat. Here, indie bands and street artists shape the sound of a new generation, a place of murals, music, and dreams. Back in Bielo, Istiklal Street glows like a river of neon. Behind its doors, sulky jazz bars hum with saxophones, while traditional meyhanes fill with songs, clinking glasses, and endless plates of muzza. And then, Istanbul explodes into dance. East and West meet on the dance floor, where electronic beats mix with darbuka rhythms, and strangers become friends under the strobe lights. A night in Istanbul is more than nightlife, it is life itself, passionate, colorful, unforgettable. Istanbul is more than a city, it's an experience, a place where history whispers from every stone, where cultures mix like spices in the bazaar, where every sunrise and every nightfall tell a new story. It has been called Byzantium, Constantinople, and Istanbul, but whatever you name it, it remains what it has always been, the city where East meets West, and the world comes together.